welcome back to Coach Craig Sports. Today's Wednesday, so we're going to be talking about the Thursday night football game, doing a little bit of preview over that, start to sit. Hopefully yesterday's waiver wire video helped you guys out in your league. Hopefully you got a lot of the players that I did talk about. If your waiver is processed already, if not, be sure to check out that video if you are a league that has waivers processed like Wednesday night or on Thursday morning. But with that being said, let's get into it. So this week's Thursday night matchup is the Broncos and the Jets. Honestly, this is probably one of the worst matchups we could get. Broncos are going to be without their starting quarterback, Drew Lock. They're without their best wide receiver, Courtland Sutton. Brett Rypien's actually going to start at quarterback over Jeff Driskel in this one. We'll see if they switch that out during the game. So that'll be something definitely to watch out for. And then the Jets on the other side, we got Adam Gase. Most people know he's probably the worst coach in the league at this point. The rumor is if he does lose this game, he'll probably be fired. So that'd be an interesting storyline to watch as well. See if the Jets rally around him or not. Overall, I'm going to do some start sits. Not too many players overall to talk about in this game. Broncos, obviously, you got quarterback is going to be Brett Rypien. We might see Jeff Driskel in this one as well if Rypien doesn't do very well. You're not starting either one of these, even if you're in a two-quarterback league, even if you're in a super flex league, you do not want to start any of these. Melvin Gordon, you could probably start, kind of running back two flex play. He'll be all right there. The Broncos wide receivers, you're probably not starting any of these guys. You probably don't want to at this point, especially with Rypien coming in and playing quarterback. Jerry Jeudy, Tim Patrick, KJ Hamler, those are the main ones for the Broncos. These guys are more speculative stashes on the end of your bench than anything, so you shouldn't be starting any of them this week. Be interesting to see if Philip Lindsay does come back in this game as well, or if he's out for another week until next week. That could impact Melvin Gordon's value a little bit as well. Then we got tight end Noah Fant. He's probably one of the other guys that you could play in this game. Depends on what your other options are. If you have a better option out there at tight end, you play the better option, especially with Rypien once again being the quarterback. It could affect Fant's value because we have no idea if he has chemistry with Fant or not. Broncos defense you can play in this one. Jets aren't very good. Broncos defense is decent. They are going to be missing Jarrell Casey. I think he's put on IR, expected out for the rest of the season. So that's kind of sad to see. But, like I said, the Jets aren't a very good team, so this is projected to be a pretty low-scoring game. The over-under line for points is 40, and in this one, they're actually at an even line, so no team is favored. Broncos kicker Brandon McManus, you can probably play him in this game. There should be some field goal opportunities at least. Probably not a whole bunch of extra points, but he probably won't kill you. And then on the Jets side, we got Sam Darnold. You're not going to start him unless you're completely desperate for a quarterback in a two-quarterback league or a super flex league. But even then, it's not a good matchup for him. Then you got the Jets running backs. You should not be starting any of these guys, honestly, unless you're completely desperate. You got Frank Gore, you got Kalen Ballage, you got Josh Adams if he's going to be active in this game, and then LaMichael Pirine. Pirine's might be somebody to stash, but then you got Le'Veon Bell coming back. If Adam Gase gets fired, I think Le'Veon Bell will actually come back, take this job, and do pretty well. If for some reason you're in a league where somebody dropped Le'Veon Bell, go out and grab him, because he should be back in it, maybe next week or the week after that. And if Gase is gone, it helps his value out a bunch. Then for the Jets wide receivers, you're not looking at too many people here. I believe Breshad Perriman's still not going to play this week. Chris Hogan, you don't want to invest in Chris Hogan. I think he saw 3 targets last week, didn't catch any of them. The only spot for wide receiver that you want to target on the Jets is the slot wide receiver, whether it's Jamison Crowder if he plays or Braxton Berrios if Jamison Crowder does not play. These are the only 2 guys you would consider. Obviously, Crowder would be higher up than Berrios, but Berrios has performed pretty well in his absence. With that being said, Denver does have a pretty good slot corner in Bryce Callahan if they're continuing to play him there in the slot. I know their secondary has been pretty banged up, so that's something interesting to watch as well. Chris Herndon is going to be a sit. For me, he's a guy that you could stash right now too if you're looking for like a tight end a couple weeks down the road, especially if Adam Gase gets fired. I think Chris Herndon, he is talented enough, but he isn't being used at this point because their wide receiver core is not going to get any better. But if he's going to be used in the future more, he could definitely be a speculative stash at least. Jets defense, you can actually play play both defenses in this game. The Jets defense isn't bad against the running game. It's pretty bad against the passing game, but you're going against a third-string quarterback, so it does help them out quite a bit. So you can start either one of these 2 defenses in this matchup, not feel too bad about it. Sam Ficken, the kicker, you're still going to stay away from him this week. He's not the greatest kicker in the world. Not too much to say about this game, honestly. Like I said, it's a pretty lackluster game. Probably not a lot of people are going to be watching this. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to watch it myself. We'll have to see how that plays out. But it'll just be interesting to see how a couple little storylines in this one. See how Rypien does at quarterback. See if they pull him out for Jeff Driskel. See if any of these Broncos wide receivers stand up. And then on the Jets side, does Sam Darnold show anything? Does any of the Jets running backs show anything? Is there a receiving option that sticks out for the Jets? The answer to these questions could be no to a lot of them, but it's something we'll have to see. We'll monitor, and as we go forward, we'll go from there. But with that being said, that's pretty much all I got for this video today. This video helped you guys out a little bit with start sits if you got anybody that's in the Thursday night game. Like I said, there's not a lot of people that you want to be playing in this game anyways. Mainly it's going to be Melvin Gordon, maybe Noah Fant, maybe Jamison or Braxton Berrios. And then the two defenses they're playable, they're streamable if you need them in this matchup. Brandon McManus, the kicker for Denver, is all right option if you don't have anything else better out there. But with that being said, if you guys liked and enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel or you haven't already subscribed and you've been watching my videos for a while, please consider subscribing. It helps to build the community that we're trying to build here at Coach Craig Sports. If you're a new or current subscriber who hasn't already done so, please also hit that notification bell. It'll let you know every single time I post up a video. Like I've been saying, I post up pretty much 5 videos a week, almost every day, and then a live stream on Sunday as well. If you guys need to reach out to me for any reason, feel free to leave a comment down below. You can send me an email at coachcraigsports@gmail.com. Check out the Coach Craig Sports Facebook page. You can get a hold of me there as well. Or on Twitter at Coach Craig Sport. With that being said, that's all I got for today. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day.